I don't know. Like, it was okay. I felt like it was unnecessary.
I don't feel like it was unnecessary. One thing I do like about that franchise is that they do tie in. They do a good job of tying in the other movies. I mean, was it a money grab? Yeah, but I mean, you know the reason why I didn't like it. Why I'm not gonna say I didn't like it.
But I said to you, I told you they was gonna Jared Leto, the lipstick demon. Like, they showed more of him in the previews than they did in the whole dang movie.
Yeah, then the one shot that they did show him in the previews, it had nothing to do with that scene. Like, it was like a scene from another movie.
Yeah, and it's like, I felt like it was I don't like the way they tie in the other movies with the movie that we're currently viewing.
I mean, I can appreciate
it's like they throw it in there though.
They just don't give you enough in between showing you how the
okay, it's like, okay, you could easily, like, certain moments we had when we saw Insidious 1, you could try to tie it in and be like, oh yeah, I remember when that happened, so that's what was going on while that was going on. Like, if you're gonna take me on a whole mind trip of a movie, like, just mess my mind up, like, the whole time. I just feel like with them, it's effortless, but it is a thin line of lazy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's not enough. Like I just said, it's not enough in between the movies. It's like, okay, you're showing me the beginning of this movie, then you're showing me how it ties in with the last movie. But in between that, it's not really nothing. Like, even the scares in this movie, that's what this franchise is known for. This franchise is known for the jump scares. Like, I'm getting confused on the movies. The third movie and this movie was like, it was no jump scares in this movie at all. The first and second one, yeah, you had, especially the second one. The second one had a lot of jump scares and stuff that you didn't expect. This one, I mean, this was just a movie that I think that they knew they could make a couple $100 million off of, and new people, they know this is like a cult classic for, you know, in the year 2000, they know this is a classic that everybody, this franchise is like the Jason, this is the Freddy, this is the franchise. This is the best horror franchise.
Like,
so they knew that
they trying to recreate franchises, and I just feel like they're doing a terrible job.
Just like Freddy, just like Jason,
but they come out with another Halloween.
It gets cheesy over time. I told you, the only reason why I was coming here because I thought that this is gonna be a movie strictly about the lipstick demon. I didn't read any previews. I didn't read any previews for that reason because I wanted to be just all lipstick.
I just knew they weren't gonna do that. Like, I just think they only doing that for the Conjuring franchise. Like, Insidious, like, they just trying to follow some type of storyline, and it's like, okay, it's cool that you, spoiler alert, it's cool that you tying in, like, what happened to Elise when she was a child, and you're trying to I don't care about Elise's backstory. Like, I'm sorry, like, it's cool to know. You could have easily ran that for, like, the first 5 minutes of the movie. Then, like, after that, can we, like, y'all did, like, a whole freaking flashback from when she was a little girl, and then you got to where she was grown. It's like, okay, that's cool, but her story could have been told in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then
I still feel empty because her dad.
I don't get the whole. You know, if you haven't seen the movie, you might want to turn this off now. But I don't get the whole. Okay, was her dad the one killing the people and putting their skulls in the suitcases, or was that somebody that lived?
Was it the 5 keys guy messing with his mind and he was going crazy?
What was that? Like, I don't get how. I don't get the reference they were trying to. So was Elise really seeing ghosts, or was she really seeing people walking around the house?
Yeah, because if she saw that one lady, I'm pretty sure she saw the other people that he was keeping down in that freaking dungeon.
She's thinking they're ghosts, when in all actuality they're not ghosts, but she's also psychic. So it's like, what was the point of using a whole hour and 43 minutes to tell me that story?
I just feel like
it made no sense to me.
I just feel like, because it was something she said in the movie where she was like, they're trying to use me to get me to see things, and they're trying to use my power. Like, maybe she doesn't even really have these powers. Like, maybe it's just these spirits guiding her along to tell their story because somebody believes them.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a power. It may not be.
I mean, it is. Like, I'm not trying to downplay it if it's somebody who's watching this and you like a medium or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but I'm not trying to downplay it. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I 5 minutes tops was all we needed for Elisa's story, and we could have went straight into what happened with the lipstick demon. Is this just a person that turned bad entity, or is it just a bad entity? And okay, y'all swerved on up in here. We got the little lip look. We turned the corner. I wonder what they about to go see. They about to go see that Paddington 2. We should have went seen Paddington 2. I suggested it. I'm just playing. I ain't seen one. I seen the bear.
You can come over here. Nobody wants to see no goddamn Paddington.
I ain't never read the. Ooh, that's Corduroy. I was about to say I have read a book. That's Corduroy. Cause Corduroy is the brown bear with the corduroy sweater on, and Paddington got that fire blue trench coat with the red hat, with the bucket hat. Yeah, but and another thing, why nobody knew that they already had? Well, y'all probably knew, I don't know, but they got the Strangers Pray at Night coming out.
And I watch every trailer that comes on YouTube.
Like, when did this happen?
I don't know, maybe I'm slipping. I didn't see it.
And it comes out March 9th. Now, I have a little website where I go on to, figure out what's going on when these movies coming out. I hadn't heard anything for months.
I don't know.
And it didn't look too good. I just feel like they getting whacked. Like, this is how I know we getting old, because you can tell they're trying to target younger people. Like Truth or Dare, Blumhouse's Truth or Dare. Truth. Hold on, wait, look at my face. Truth or Dare. That's not how this works.
Oh, come on, I don't know. Like, it's hard watching movies these days. If it's not a Marvel movie, I can't even say DC no more. It's getting very hard to come to the movies and actually spend your money on a. I mean, I'm not saying Insidious The Last Key was trash, but it's not something that you should be spending $20 or however much the movie tickets where y'all live at. It's not worth the money that we have to spend on these movie theaters to come and sit down for 2 hours and watch that. Like, especially when you have a blueprint for a franchise and all you have to do is give the people what they've been telling you what they want. Like, everybody that I know that's fans of this franchise has been lipstick demon since the first movie. Now, I get you want to build a franchise, but you've already done that with the first 3. This movie should have been strictly lipstick demon.
Yep.
You could have incorporated any other entities and any other things that you felt like you wanted to do. But from a fan of this franchise since day one, I wanted the lipstick demon. I still want the lipstick demon. And if they came out with another movie with his origin, I would probably go see it.
Yeah.
But, they never listened to us. It was
cool. Yeah.
It was alright. I wouldn't,
It was a cool, like, oh, it's a rainy day. It's kind of chilly outside. I got my blanket on the couch. Oh, let me turn Netflix on. Oh, shoot. The new Insidious The Last Key movie's on. Let's pop it in. Yeah. Let's push play.
I haven't checked their numbers. I'm quite sure they did well. But, I mean, they're going to do well because it's Insidious. So, I don't know.
I'm shocked that we were up the whole time.
Yeah.
Took that fine nap.
Yeah, I was definitely. I'm sleeping now. I shouldn't have sleep on that shit. But I'm not gonna say that. I shouldn't have went to sleep on it. It wasn't that bad. I think if you come to the movies, for me it wasn't worth it. But if
I feel like if you just a person who wants to finish out a franchise, or you started something and you want to finish it, like, it's cool to do that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Watch the first 3 movies, come see the movie.
Yeah, it's like,
Just
why not? I didn't see them all.
If you haven't seen these movies and you're just wondering what Insidious is, don't waste your time.
Yeah, because if you're trying to hop in now, like, this is not a good representation of why everybody liked these movies. It still was good. Like, I like the fact that they tied in, spoiler, that they tied in her niece has the ability to. We knew somebody was going to have the ability. She ain't the only one.
The scene was nice when he was climbing up the ladder and fell and bumped his head in the first one. I like how they tied that in.
Yeah, because in that part, I think that door opened, but he didn't see anybody standing there. Yeah. But they were there.
That's what I appreciate about that franchise. I like how they tie in the other movies. It's just, ever since the second one, beginning with the third one, it was nothing. It was no meat in between the.
I feel like they recycled the same story.
It was nothing in between the rest of the movies, and that's my problem.
What?
It was nothing in between the rest of the movie. Okay, you're showing me how this is tied in. You're showing me how that's tied in, but there's nothing in between. The third and fourth movies had nothing in between except the parts where they tied in different,
I feel like they used the same tactics as they did from the third movie. That's the one with the girl
that movie so
got she wasn't paralyzed. She got hit by a car, like I said earlier, but I think they used the same kind of thing, like the same hallway scene. And what happened in the preview where we saw all of these entities standing outside of their cell? Like, why do y'all show all of the good stuff in the preview? I was waiting to see the little short lady, I think they had with the little beehive thing, telling her to come on down, come on in here. We just entities. We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We just want to show you what's going on up in here. Like, we didn't see none of that.
That honestly would have made the movie a little better.
Yeah, like it would have upped the creepy factor.
Okay, you're showing me Lipstick Demon and all these previews. The previews I saw Lipstick Demon. I saw him a lot.
The newer previews, because the first couple previews, they didn't show him at all. And then the newer ones, they were like, okay, we don't have enough people excited about this movie. Voila. Oh, snap, he might be in the movie. And it's like, yeah.
And I guarantee you, 80% of the people came to see this movie for 2 reasons. Because they're fans of this franchise and we thought that we were going to see more. You thought, no, but, yeah. All right, that's pretty much it. It wasn't terrible, though.
It
just wasn't. It just wasn't the Insidious that we all like to love.
It was.
It was alright.
Okay, so yeah, there's not really any other movies that we just want to see right now. It's January.
Okay, say that then. I'm kind of interested. Me personally.
I know what you're about to say.
I'm interested in Maze Runner.
Okay, yeah. I thought you was about to say Proud Mary.
Yeah, and Proud Mary. I probably would go see both of those just to support Taraji.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But
finish, I've watched the first 2 Maze Runner, and I thought they both would get pretty good, especially the first one.
This big old truck.
But so I'm gonna finish that franchise.
Like, y'all decided to.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
I thought there was the Lipstick Demon peeking through. It looked like somebody was right up and through there. I'm about to say, what you doing back there? I'm sorry, go ahead.
But everybody knows 2018 movie season don't get popping until the 15th for us of February. Everybody know what I'm talking about. I don't need to go into detail. This video is going on 15 minutes long now, so we're going to let y'all go. We'll get back to y'all at the Black Panther premiere.
You just said you weren't going to say it.
I did. But they already knew what I was talking about. So
but you said that too.
It doesn't matter.
You said y'all
we'll see y'all
already.
later.